right, today I'm going to be testing out a couple of different AI agent offerings that are available right now. Now, I know this is different from going and getting the code, installing yourself, and building your own AI agent, but I just wanted to go and interface with these agents as they stand in the offering and just see like how the average person who like doesn't know how to install and get started and go to the GitHub and do all that stuff is going to interface with it. So I have the first one here, and it's aiaagent.app. I got it from futuretools.io. And so this one, it says AI agents, tools of tomorrow, today. Give your AI agent a name and a goal and let it do the rest. So what I'm going to do is pretty simple. I'm going to have a really selfish goal, which is just promote my YouTube channel on the internet. So I'm just going to say Mike J, YouTube promoter agent, right? Goal, promote the YouTube channel, and I'm gonna go and give it a link to my channel. I'm just gonna say on Reddit, Pinterest, I don't know, any social media site on the internet. Get this YouTube channel more views and subs, right? And literally, like, I'm just going to give it that because my litmus test of like an AI agent being able to do something valuable is its ability to go ahead and like reach into pieces of the internet. So I'm basically going to use the same goal and prompt for both of these and just see how it does. So I'm going to say start agent, and then I'm going to go ahead. I guess I'm going to sign in with Google ? And after I signed in, it made me fill out all that again. So I'm already not super into the UI of this, but good thing I copied and pasted. Let's fill that out, hit start agent again, and let's see what happens. So off the bat, guess we're headed towards liftoff. We have some examples that talk about like kind of things that resemble touching the internet, which is part of the goal of this. I know it's kind of hard for that when it doesn't have accounts, but I think something really powerful would be something that goes and creates accounts. And I know that sounds ignorant because I know what's implied in that, but I mean it, right? Like if I tell AI to do something, I feel like it should be able to do it. And if it can't, it's not really that much more powerful above ChatGPT. So I'm kind of skeptical walking in here. All right, so let's see. So it starts off, it says, here's this thing, here's its to-do list. And then it says it's going to do all this, but I want to break this down. So let's say it's going to research and analyze target content, and it's going to create some social media post. But when it says create engaging and eye-catching social media posts, to me that says images, video, and text, and it needs access to accounts. So I think that's not necessarily, I'm interested to see that. Share the YouTube channel's videos and playlists. Okay. Collaborate with influencers. Okay. I don't really think it could do all this, but let's see. Run social media ads. It's going to need money for that. Monitor and analyze the engagement and feedback of the social media posts. Encourage viewers to subscribe. Regularly update and maintain the social media accounts. Continue. Yes, sure. So we're going to see how this goes. We're going to go through this whole list, and we'll see what it does. So it's pushing forward, thinking. The skepticism that I have, I just want to unpack that. So off the bat, with these agents, these could be really powerful if and when you provided accounts and funds and financial resources, right? And access to accounts. And you said, hey, I want you to take these resources, these accounts, and go and do whatever you want, right? Whatever I tell you to do. Be an agent for me. I kind of view this as like a, hey, yeah, drive my car, like take my car, take the keys, and like go do whatever I've told you. But I feel like right now this thing does not have a car. It doesn't have the resources, it doesn't have the vehicle to go do what it's saying. So I'm actually really interested to see where it actually comes out with something real. So if it just tells me to go create these visually appealing graphics and thumbnails, that's a loss in my mind, right? So we're gonna see how this overall works. I'm gonna let this think, and then basically I'm just gonna kind of speed through this, and I'm gonna kind of let you know when something interesting happens. We're gonna bounce around a little bit. Okay, so case in point right here. I'm just gonna kind of continue so this gets the ball rolling. The result of this to-do is just babble, just chat GPT type babble. It didn't do anything. It didn't create any graphics or thumbnails. Like I said, I don't think it has the resources to do this yet. Now, that's to say these agents, I don't think they're doing like a long string of chat GPT prompts, and that's about it. Is I think basically how this stands, because it's saying it says I will do this, but then it just says I will do more things, and it doesn't do anything. So interesting. And same thing on this one about the developing partnerships. I mean, it's just as simple, right? This thing says it's going to go and develop partnerships with technology companies, and then it comes back. I mean, it's not going to come back with a partnership with a technology company in 15 seconds. That's crazy talk, right? So it kind of made an unrealistic to-do for itself, It said, I'm going to do this. It couldn't possibly do that. And then it came back and it babbled about what is going to do. And one of the things I want to point out here is I can keep clicking yes on all of these, but some of the things that it's talking about doing, like conducting A/B testing on social media promotions and hosting giveaways and contests and doing all this stuff, this is impossible because, like we discussed, it doesn't have access to these accounts to be able to do this, right? So this is a really cool prompt of what someone could do, but the AI agent cannot go do this for you. So this is one very important distinction about this. And I'm seeing nothing like in this, I'm seeing nothing in this set of to-dos that it could accomplish. So basically, I would just be sitting here giving you the spin on what it's just babbling about in its responses, and we wouldn't get anywhere. So I think I'm going to move on to checking out the other Agent GPT, this one right here. So let's just transition to that. So, okay, welcome to Agent GPT, autonomous AI agents. Name your custom AI and have it embark on any goal imaginable. It will attempt to reach the goal by thinking of tasks to do, executing them, and then learning from the results. This platform is currently in beta. We are currently working on web browsing, interactions with websites and people. So very cool. I think though that's going to be the deal right there. So let's do this. So, let's go back. I'm going to grab my goal from here. Boom, wherever that was. Objective, got that. Goal, a YouTube promoter agent. And I think this is a very bare minimum task, right? I'm not asking this thing to go out here and cure cancer. Just go make some posts and get and put this channel's YouTube content places. Just see if you can do that. Okay, so this is moving like a lot faster. It's got some subs. It's saying like, it actually gave like, this is actually more useful. It's like, hey, here's some places where you could go promote some stuff. Cool. Okay. And then it's just saying like done, done, done. So you don't have to hit Y. That's a better way for it to happen. I like this export right here. It's kind of cool. You could export the entire dialogue or, well, I guess monologue of whatever come out of here. So, okay, cool. It's got some post text. Cool. Reading through here, kind of corny posts, but it still made the posts. And then, it's doing a lot of the same. To promote the channel on Pinterest, I will create eye-catching pins featuring the channel's name, logo, and content. These pins will be targeted to users interested in the same topics as the channel, blah, 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 blah. So it just comes in and babbles and says, oh, I said I'll do that, but really I'm just going to come back and say, I'll do that. And then down here at the bottom where it says, hey, we're sorry because this is a demo. We cannot have our agents running around for too long. Note, if you desire longer runs, please provide your own API key and settings shutting down. Cool. So I think the takeaway here is honestly just that, these things are not ready to be autonomous, and the blocker really is just a couple things. They don't have access to accounts. If they did, that could be really powerful because it probably could go and act on your behalf. If it did have access to those accounts and interfaces and those things, but these agents aren't set to ask for those. So it can't do that. That's definitely one huge weak point in my mind. What else? Yeah, it just says they're doing things. So really, I don't understand how any of either of these sites right now is anything other than fluff. And I hate to be, it's not a shot at those developers, but the functionality, and when you tell somebody that you can go after any goal imaginable, that's a really high bar that you're setting up. So I know that it's probably going to happen like next week where this will be, but I think that this right now, like the way these agents are set up right now on the web, if you're not a developer and if you're not handing over the keys to the castle, to accounts and accesses and mechanisms for these agents to explore the web, which if you do, that could be really powerful. But right now with these, if you go to either of these sites, it's not going to do what you think it do. So overall, like my thought is that this just isn't quite ready. But if you hung out with me for this video, I hope that this was helpful and informative. And thanks for watching.